Hey, Katie.
Hi, Eric. How are you?
And you?
Good. I'm cold.
I can see that.
How's your day going?
Well, everything well. Yours, your day? Cool.
Is Denise coming?
Maybe a few minutes later, but yeah, she will come.
Okay, great. All right. So today,
Are you recording, right?
yeah, I'm recording today. Is that all right?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Sometimes I record my classes to show my other teachers as like an example
Okay.
and to like for training.
Yeah, sure.
That's the main reason.
Okay.
Oh, right. So we have this homework from last weekend. If you had any comments, I'm available to talk about it. If you don't, then we'll move on.
The next week, I promise, Katie.
All right. I kind of cut the last class off a little quickly, so I wanted to check in and see and update your goals. I don't know, maybe we'll wait for Denise, or I don't know if you guys had any other comments. I felt like I cut you off last time.
Not only that, but yeah, well, if you want, we can wait for Denise.
All right. And then today we could finish talking about these vocabulary questions for the IELTS. And then I have some email phrases for business to talk about, to show you. But we can start with this right now. So we just have a few more of these and then it's finished. Okay, so tell me, what is your neighborhood like?
Well, I live in Condesa, that I think it's a neighborhood very old. I don't remember when they built this neighborhood or this neighborhood, but I think nowadays are more foreigner people more than Mexican people living here. I don't know why. I think it's because it's very close to other parts of the city. But I like very much because we can walk, and it doesn't matter the hour that is, but we can walk in the evenings, nights. So I think it's very quiet here. Yeah, well, my job is very close to here, so I think that's the main reason that we choose here.
And how long have you lived there?
In Condesa, almost a year.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. And how do you feel about it being quite populated by foreigners? Is that something that bothers you, or is that something that you like?
Personally, my building, I think almost the people that is living here or are living here, well, it's not living. They are buying Airbnb. I think almost all the apartments are Airbnb. So it's very weird because there are a lot of new people here. I think only there are one person that is living here. So it's weird living like here, like this. But in general, it doesn't matter if there are foreign people here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for you. I see. Okay. I want you to tell me, I wrote down some sentences here that I heard from you. Can you tell me what I need to fix on these?
Okay, it's I think the old, it has to be after, before.
Before, exactly. We need to put the adjective before. It's a very old neighborhood. Okay. I don't remember when
this neighborhood was built.
This neighborhood was built. Very good. Okay. I like very much.
Well, I think the verb is not correct there.
Well, the verb can
Like,
be okay. That can be an okay sentence. But the thing is that with this verb, we need an object. You like what? You need to tell me it's required.
yeah, sure.
We can put it.
Okay.
Okay. Here, I feel like there was a word missing. Maybe I didn't hear it, but I would say almost all the people that are living here are in Airbnbs. And what's the problem in this last sentence?
The plural?
Okay. There is, right. Also, this only, I would put over here, there is only one person that is actually living here.
Okay.
Good. All right, next one. What device do you value the most? Like an electronic device?
I don't know, my cell phone or my laptop. Maybe my laptop because it's my tool to work. I work all day with my laptop. If I don't have my laptop, I think my day could be unuseful. So I don't know. I think one is the most
My day could be
value
unproductive.
and
My day
productive.
could be ruined.
Yeah.
Hi, Denise. Does your work give you a laptop or do you use your personal laptop?
Well, now I'm using my personal laptop, but the bank gives us a laptop.
The bank gives you a laptop. Do they give you a good one?
I only think only the Denise laptop because it's a Mac. My laptop is an HP.
So it depends on what department you're in.
Yeah.
What resources they have. Okay. All right. Next question for both of you. How much time do you spend on social media? Well, I think we talked about this topic before. Eric, you have drastically reduced your time.
Yeah. Well, we log out or we close our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and this kind of social media. But I have a WhatsApp, which other that YouTube that is not social media, but it's an entertainment media. So only for social media, I think I have a WhatsApp. So I can say that I don't spend a lot of time in this app.
Okay. What about you, Denise?
Well, right now the only social media I am using is LinkedIn. And I think that it's useful because I can receive some work or job mm, job propositions, no? Job offers, yes. And well, that's why it's the only social media right now I have in my cell phone. Recently, I quit down all my social media in my cell phone because I think that I spend a lot of time in there, and I wanted to spend this time in other activities.
Right. I see. So in English, we pronounce it LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have an iPhone, but on the iPhone, they allow you to like put a limit or track your time on social media.
Yes.
And
I think it doesn't work.
Well, it does help me. I mean, sometimes I ignore it, but it does help me realize that how much time I'm spending.
Yes.
Well, I don't have iPhone, but I have. Well, in Facebook there is an alert that tells you which is your time that you're spending in this moment, in this day. But when I did this, it didn't work for me. I mean, I didn't. stopped using my app or my account.
Yeah, great. Okay, what customs in your country do you think are annoying or out of date?
What do you mean with customs?
So customs are like traditions, but like social things that we do.
Okay.
So traditional social activities or norms or expectations
Okay.
or
I think a lot of Mexican culture, for example, I don't like the noise that makes people that is selling things. For example, the camotes, I don't like that sounds. The people that is screaming that we can buy sofas, or that what kind of noise I'm talking about. Another tradition that I really hate is when, well, not hate, but I don't like. I respect all this tradition, but people that going to La Basilica de Guadalupe walk over an avenue that is in Calzada de Guadalupe, and and I don't like because almost all the people that go there throw trash over the street, and I think it's very when this how to say this in English, but this walk finished, almost all the streets are dirty.
Yeah, right. So interesting vocabulary word for this. Litter. Litter is a verb, could also be a noun, but to litter means to throw trash in the street.
Okay.
Okay. Denise, do you have anything to add?
Well, in my case, I think that I don't like when families in Mexico celebrate, Mexican families celebrate when girls have their 15th birthday. No, I think that it is a not very good tradition because well, it's like my girl is ready to be a woman, no, and who wants it, no? I think that it is a very sexist tradition that it's right now. I think that it's not well, most of the families in Mexico are continuing this tradition, no, are celebrating it, but I think that it's not a really good thing to celebrate.
And do you think that that is going out of fashion or not so much?
Yes, maybe. I think that in some cases, some girls prefer going for a trip or having a big party with their friends. No, I think that this tradition is changing, but not in all the Mexican culture. No.
Right. Right. Yeah. Okay. Last question. Okay, so I want you to tell me about a TV show that you like. You might consider using some of these words. Do you know these words? The season, episode, the plot, the setting, or where it is set. It is set in England. It is set in the United States, right?
Okay, my favorite TV show program is Malcolm in the Middle. I think that it has around 10 seasons. And well, recently we watched all the episodes on I forget the platform, but we watched all the episodes, and it was setting in USA, but I don't know in which part of America, in which part of America. But yeah, I think it's my favorite TV show program. I don't know if it's a TV show program, but it's a series.
Yeah. but it's finished, right? I mean, they're not making new ones, right?
No, it's very old.
Okay, good. So watched and platform.
Platform. Watched platform.
What about you, Denise?
Well, in my case, one of my favorite TV shows is The Big Bang Theory. Right now, I am seeing this TV show, and it is a very long TV show because it's around 9 seasons, no? But it's the plot is very interesting because it's about four nerds, no? That want to find love, and they have like very strange activities and hobbies, very nerd activities, no, but they only want to be or have a girlfriend, no. So this part is interesting, and in other way it's interesting because this TV show talks about many scientific topics, no, that in many cases can be very interesting for many people.
Cool. So they integrate a little science in there. That's cool.
Yes.
You know, I've never watched an episode of that show, but I know it's so popular.
Yes, it's a very good show.
And it also has many seasons, right?
Yes, right now we are in the 5th season.
Okay, and is it still being made?
No, this TV show ended some years ago, but right now we are watching it in Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Yes.
When you talk about different platforms, we can always use on any type of internet platform of any kind.
Okay. On Netflix, on Amazon. Okay.
All right. So the other day, well, today I want to talk about email phrases because that's one thing you asked me the other day. But also I felt like last time I kind of cut you off a little bit quickly because I had to go. But is there anything else you wanted to mention to me about your goals, how things are going so far, suggestions, requests?
Well, I think that we are going very well, Katie. I think that our English has improved a lot having classes with you. But I think that in the future, we want to go to another country, no, Katie, and have a very good English. Well, to go to another country and have a good job, we have to have a great English. So I think that more than having an IELTS, we now our expectations are to have this IELTS, no, to apply to a master and to have a great English, no. I don't know if a native English, level English, no, but yes, to be very fluently, no, etc. I don't know, Eric, if you have another idea.
No, yes, sure. We already talked about this, and I think our goal is like speak in a professional way and write very well, because we can communicate, we can express our ideas, and almost all the ideas native people can understand us, but we want to improve more English in the sense of professional thing. So even if we want to write an email or maybe write an essay or something like this, we want to have very good English. As Denise said, I think it's not only for the IELTS, that I think it's the closest goal, but in the future we want to improve higher our English.
Okay, good. I understand. Increase your professional English in general. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful. All right. So I think for the next several classes, we can practice emails. So I have some email phrases that we can start looking at today. And then also over the next several classes, I think we need to do some practice writing. right? You can practice writing a fake email, or you could also bring into class emails that you've written in the past, right? Real emails. Either one, I don't care. I think both are good practice. And then we could check them and see how we can improve them for the future. It might be good to work on topics that you usually write about, because honestly, most of us kind of write the same similar emails all the time because of your work, right? Certain styles of emails to certain people or relating to certain topics. So it would be good to practice those topics. But then we can also practice other types of emails too, about other situations that maybe are not normal for you, but they might come up at some time. You know, maybe you have to write a letter of complaint for some problem that happened to you, you know, to some company, or maybe you need to write a letter to an email to reserve or book a trip or a hotel or something like that. Or maybe you need to say congratulations or my condolences or all the other reasons that we write letters and stuff. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
But obviously the most common one is for work, probably.
Yes, I have some examples, Katie, of mails I've sent on work. I can bring them to the class. And in the last interview I had, I did some exercises, so I can bring them.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful, cool. Okay, so I have, we can start looking at this document. It's here in your, this is in here in your folder. So in your Eric and Denise folder on my Google Drive. So you can check this out later if you want, because it's kind of a big list. So this is sort of a general template. I know you kind of already know this, but so we have your like salutation, or your, where you say hello, right? Maybe you have some sort of friendly opening, friendly beginning. Then you might talk about your reason for your email or any other things, you know, if you have to mention attachments or offering to help or anything like that. And then you have your closing line and some sort of friendly goodbye. So we're going to look at these different parts and see different phrases, different options you have. Okay, so for the beginning, for the hi part, here are some common ways of starting an email. We could say dear. This is more appropriate for formal emails. It's better for, you know, when you're addressing a person of a high position or a person of respect. So dear is not that common in business emails. It sounds to me, dear is more like for a true letter, or for something very, like a letter of recommendation, for example, or something like that. Hi, that one's a very simple one. Informal, direct, friendly. It's good for most everyday emails. Greetings, maybe when you don't know the name of the recipient. It's an informal way. You just say greetings, that's it, only greetings, because you don't know who you're writing to. Or this could also be good when you're sending a mass email to lots of people. Hi everyone, hi guys. That could be used informally for when you're emailing a group. One more here that I guess I forgot to put is if another option, a formal option. I think we mentioned this the other day. When you don't know who you're talking to, is to whom it may concern.
Yes.
Right, so formal salutation when you don't know who you're writing to. Now, you may see other ones out there like dear sir or madam, but honestly, I think that's too formal and people don't really use that so much anymore. Okay, now moving on to the next part, an opening line. Okay, so here's some options depending on how you want to feel or what you want to communicate. All right, so if you want to kind of be social and friendly, these are some options for you. Eric, can you read these?
Yeah. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you had a great trip. Hope you had a nice break. Hope you are well. I hope all is well. Hope you are enjoying your holiday. I hope this email finds you well. I hope you enjoyed the event. I'm glad we have a chance to chat at the convention. It was great to see you. Sorry?
This is convention, at the convention.
Convention. Yes, sure. Sorry. Convention. It was great to see you on Thursday. It was a pleasure to meet you yesterday.
Perfect. So obviously you would adapt this, but you might make a reference to the last time you talked to them or something like that. Or some like, I hope, which is just like a friendly kind of thing. I hope you are well. All right, then you might want to get into the reason for the email and tell them why you're writing. Denise, can you start reading these?
Yes, it's your name from your company.
Right, so if they don't know you, you could be like, it's Denise from BBVA.
Yeah, okay. It's Denise from BBVA. Might I take a moment of your time too? It's like more formal. I'm reaching out because I'm writing to ask or inquire or let you know, confirm, invite you to update you on or ask you for. I am writing to you about our last meeting, your presentation yesterday, our next event. I am writing to you with regards to, regarding, concerning, in connection with. I am writing to ask, inquire, let you know, confirm, check, invite you to update you on, ask for a favor. I'm writing in reference to, I'm writing to follow up on.
Good. Before we continue, any questions on these? Are these all clear?
Yes, it's clear. It's like the reasons, no, Katie?
Yeah, okay. Continue.
Yes, I'm writing in reference to, I'm writing you to follow up on, I'm contacting you to inform, I am reaching out because, this is just a quick note too, this is just a quick reminder, I wanted to tell you that, okay.
Good. Well, there's a few more here.
Might I take a moment of your time too? It's your
these are repeats, sorry.
Yes, this email is just to let you know that, sorry. Thanks for letting me know your understanding, patience, your email about your feedback, suggestion, etc. I read your article. Yes, I read your article, message, email, etc. about, and I couldn't help thinking about. Congratulations on.
Good. I'm going to open this in Google Docs so we can fix those errors. Okay. Those are all pretty obvious. Did you have any questions on those?
No.
You can use this like as a reference, you know. Sorry, I just wanted to change that one.
And sometimes I need something like this.
I read.
Yes.
Okay, the next part is about replying. If you're replying to somebody's email. Eric, can you read these ones?
Yeah, I just got your request for. I just read your email about. As we discussed, I would like to send you. Thank you for the email about. Thanks for your email this morning, yesterday on Wednesday last month. Thanks for your feedback on your invitation, your suggestion. Thanks for sending, asking about, attending. Thanks for your quick, prompt reply. Thanks for getting back to me so quickly. Thank you for reaching out to me.
Good. Any questions?
No.
Okay, Denise, can you read about apologizing?
Yes. Sorry for my late reply. Sorry that it took me so long to get back to you. I apologize for the late response. Sorry, it's been so long since my last email. I was sorry to hear about. Please accept our apologies for any inconvenience caused.
Good. This is just a little comment I have. I notice in Spanish, you tend to say, just in Mexico, you say mail. I think I've mentioned this before, maybe. To me, mail is mail that you get physical. Electronic mail is email, and I always say email. We don't say mail.
Email. Okay.
Oh, so the E is for the electronic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now the next part of the email, you might get into the body of the email, talking about attachments. Eric, can you read these?
Yep, I've attached it. Please find file attached. Attached?
Attached.
Attached. I've attached. Please find file attached. I'm enclosing file. Please see the information below for more details about. The parts in bold, in red, in blue are my comments, are the changes we made. Okay. Here's the document that you asked for. I've attached file for your review. I'm sending you file as PDF file. The attached file contains. Could you please sync my? Please sync the attached sign? No.
Sign.
Okay. Could you please sign the attached form and send it back to us by date? Here's the document we discussed. You asked for. File is attached. Please take a look at the attached file. Take a look at the file I've attached to this mail. I've attached file. Merge,
Denise, can you read requests and inquiries?
Yes. Could you possibly tell me, could you please fill out this form? I'd really appreciate I'd really appreciate it if you could. I'd be very grateful if you could.
By the way, when on these two sentences that say I'd, what is I'd?
I do really?
No, what's this? I would.
I would, yes.
Contraction for I would. I would really appreciate it if you could. I would be very grateful if you could. Those are nice and polite.
Okay, I would be very grateful if you could. It would be very helpful if you could send us or send me. I was wondering if you could, or if you would be able to. If possible, I'd like to know more about. Please find my two main questions below. Is there any chance you could send me?
Okay, asking for clarifications. Eric, could you read these?
Yeah, I don't fully understand something. Could you please me explain that again? I didn't quite get your point about something. Could you be more specific? Could you repeat what you said about? Could you give us some more details on? If you could let me shed some? What is shed some light on?
Could you please shed some light on this topic? So this word, or this is an expression, shed some light, but really what it means is like shine some light on something. So it's like illuminate.
Okay. Could you please shed some light on this topic? I will really appreciate. Could you please me clarify something? Could you please me clarify when you would like us to finish this? When exactly are you expecting to have this feature? Here are the details on. Could you please clarify what you would like us to do about? If I understand you correctly, you would like me to.
Oh, there's just a few more here.
What exactly do you mean by? Could you explain what you mean by something? In other words, would you like us to?
Okay, and then any questions about that? No.
No.
Okay, Denise, talking about sharing information.
Yes, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for the heads up. Thank you for the notice. Please note, quick reminder, just a quick friendly reminder that, thank you for sharing. I'd like to inform you that, just a quick heads up. Thanks for keeping me in the loop. Please keep me informed, updated in the loop. Please note, I wanted to update you on.
Good. Have you heard this before? Heads up.
Heads up.
Heads up.
Like a follow up.
So this means a heads up is a notice or notification.
Okay.
Or the aviso. I'm going to put it in Spanish. Aviso.
Okay.
All right. It's the same as saying like this. Thank you for the notice.
Okay.
Again, here it is. Just a quick heads up. It's like just a quick notice, just a quick note. Keep me in the loop. Have you heard that before? Like
maintaining formal?
So keep me in the loop of information. So maybe there's a team that is communicating about something and information is constantly being updated every day. And being in the loop means that you're up to date on what's going on with the information and with the team. Okay. If you're out of the loop, it's like they're talking over here without you. Please keep me informed. Posted, 2 syllables. Posted.
Posted, okay.
3 syllables. Updated.
Updated.
Or in the loop. Keep me posted. Have you heard that before? Keep me posted.
Like to send emails?
No, keep me posted is like is the same as up to date. Keep me in the loop or keep me up to date. It's like keep me informed.
Okay.
So like tell me if there's any changes or something. All right, next part, getting and giving approval. Eric, can you read these?
Yeah, please let me know if this is okay with you. What are your thoughts on this? What do you think? Please let me know what you think. We just need the thumbs up, the green light. We are waiting for approval. You totally have the green light. He approved it, so you can go ahead with the project. If there is anything else I can do, please let me know.
All right, so the green light, obviously, say you have the green light, that means it's approved, right? You can go ahead.
Yeah.
And if we're waiting for the thumbs up or we're waiting for the green light, we're still waiting for approval. Okay. And something like this is a very nice phrase. If there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
Okay.
Okay, scheduling, Denise.
Scheduling. I'd like to schedule a meeting on that date if you are available or free then. I'm available on that day if that's convenient for you. Would you be able on that day? If so, I'll send you an invite shortly. Can you make it on that day? If so, I'll book accordingly. I'm afraid I can make it on that day. How about? Due to, I'm afraid we need to reschedule, delay, postpone, put back, cancel, call off, move, rearrange our meeting.
Okay, so I wanted to comment on this shortly. I'll send you an invite shortly. Have you heard that expression, shortly?
Yes, like in few time, no? Very
soon. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right. So I'll get another expression that I use. I'll get back to you shortly. So I'll get back to you soon.
Okay.
And then for rescheduling, so we have reschedule, delay, postpone. Postpone is the same as put back, another expression. Another one I'll add here actually is put off, cancel, call off, move, rearrange our meeting.
Okay.
All right, there's one more here. We are sorry to inform you that the interview or meeting scheduled for today will have to be rescheduled. So it's more formal. Okay, Eric, giving bad news.
Unfortunately, we cannot, we are unable to. I'm afraid it will not be possible to. Unfortunately, I have to tell you that I'm afraid that we can't. We regret to inform you that. I regret to inform you that due to, after carefully consideration, we have decided not to. Do the reason it won't be possible to. It's against company policy too. I try my best, but despite my best efforts, I can see how. I'm sorry, but it's out of my hands. I'm afraid I won't be able to.
Okay, let's talk about a couple of these. You understand due to, right? So that's telling the reason why, due to some cause.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh? What else? Despite my best efforts, right?
Yeah.
I can't see how something is going to happen. Like, I can't see how it's going to work. It's out of my hands means I have no control, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do anything about it. I'm afraid I won't be able to. I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm sorry for the delay. Okay, and then finally, the closing part of your email, a couple different options. When something is expected. Denise, can you read these?
Looking forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Please let me know if this works, if you're available, if that sounds good, if you can help, if you need to reschedule. I look forward to meeting you. See you on Thursday next week. Thanks. Thank you in advance. Thank you for everything. Cheers.
Good.
Katie, cheers means like, I don't know, how could it be in Spanish? I many times think about it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, you know that cheers originally comes from cheers, right? When you're drinking, you say cheers. That's where it originally comes from. But then more commonly in British and maybe Australian English, they then use cheers in other contexts. So cheers could be like thanks.
Mm,
Uh,
okay,
so cheers is later used as a thank you.
thank you. In an email, Katie?
Formal.
Yes.
More
So
common
in UK, it's more used. Okay. No, Australia.
Yeah, we don't often use this in the United States.
Okay.
Well,
Which is the most common way in the United States, Katie?
to end an email?
Yes.
Okay, hold on, we'll get there.
Okay, okay, sorry.
A couple more here. Any feedback you can give me on this would be greatly appreciated, highly appreciated, much appreciated. If you could have it ready by tomorrow, the end of the week, I would really appreciate it. I would appreciate your help in this matter. Okay, and offering help or information. Eric, could you read these?
Yeah, I hope you find this helpful. I hope this clearer now. I hope that answers all your questions. If we can be of any further assistance, please let us know. Let me know if you need any help, have any questions for further details. If you have any more questions about, in the meantime, if you need any more information, if you need more information, more info, further information, I know that's a lot taken in. So let me know if anything I've said doesn't make sense. Please do not hesitate. How to pronounce that?
This is hesitate.
Hesitate to contact me. Please feel free to contact me to get in touch. Please let me know. Drop me an email, drop me a line. I'd be happy to.
Okay, a couple of things here. Hesitate. This phrase is very common phrase, very polite, very nice. Please do not hesitate to contact me. Hesitate, you understand, is like to doubt, right? Or to wait, right? So don't hesitate to contact me. It's like an open invitation. Drop me a line is a casual or informal way to say, write me an email. You can drop me an email, drop me a line, right? I'd, again, we have the contraction of would. I would be happy to help you, to answer your questions. Also, we're using the word further a lot here. Further information, further assistance, meaning more. Right? Okay, and in case we need to apologize again, because we're so polite and so nice. Denise, can you read these?
Yes, thank you for your understanding, for your patience. Thanks again for your understanding, for your patience. Once again, please accept our apologies for any inconvenience caused, for the inconvenience caused, for the delay, for the misunderstanding. I hope this is okay with you. I really hope we can find a solution soon. I hope you can understand. Sorry, I couldn't be of more help.
Okay, and finally, to answer your questions, friendly ways to say goodbye. Okay, so we have different option here. Best regards, all the best wishes, best regards, kind regards, warm regards. I just saw another one today. I thought I'd add warmly, cheers, have a great weekend, have a wonderful day. Okay, so there's lots here that are lots of options here. I would say that today, these days, this is the standard. Standard business formal. That one's just, it works in any situation, regards, okay? But some people like to use other ones if they're feeling friendly or creative or whatever. Best regards, all the best wishes, just best. That's a personal favorite for me. I usually use best.
Okay.
Kind regards, sometimes I use that one if I'm feeling more formal. Warm regards, that one's a little bit more loving maybe. Warmly, a little bit more friendly. Cheers, we already talked about that. It's more common in other countries. And then you could just use something a little bit more informal. Have a great weekend, have a great day.
Okay.
So obviously it depends on how formal the situation is, but you can pick one that's your favorite and use that. All right.
Great.
So those are all the basic phrases. Then I found some other resources with even more. Here are some, I found this list that said common but possibly overused phrases that maybe should be avoided. Sorry to bother you. Let's touch base. Have you heard that before? You understand that?
No.
Touch base with someone. So I think maybe you have a similar expression in Spanish, but touch base means to, right, like have a meeting with someone to talk about where we're at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, you should. No problem. I'll try. The problem is, I completely understand how you feel. As mentioned before, checking in or just checking in. So these are all phrases that are very common, but maybe you can see how some of them could be problematic in some way. But anyway, I'm sure you'll see them all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's even more phrases here that I thought some of them were interesting. Looking forward to hearing from you. My apology. I understand X has caused Y. I wanted to update you. I think we've already seen this one. Might I take a minute of your time? I would like to follow up with someone. Let me introduce yourself. I understand your frustration. Thanks a lot for writing back.
Follow is only for a person or is a situation or?
So usually we're saying follow up. When we're talking about following up, usually it's about follow up like on an email or about a topic.
Okay,
So
okay.
It's the same pretty much as dar seguimiento.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I apologize for the delayed reply. Have a great day. Okay, these are some of these are a little bit longer, but they're interesting. I would love to help out, but I already made commitments to other people, other coworkers, other clients to complete their projects today. So that's a nice way to decline if you have to decline. I will be sure to fit this in as soon as possible, meaning fit it into my schedule, fit it into my list of things. Thanks for your understanding. This is not my area of expertise. I would be happy to connect you with someone who could best help you solve this problem. So if someone's asking you something and you're not the correct person, you can politely send them to someone else. Let me know if you have any comments. I'd love to take part, and it sounds like an amazing opportunity. Unfortunately, I'll have to pass, as I'm currently a little overcommitted and I won't be able to make the time right now. So also that's another way to politely decline. Would it be possible for me to have a bit more time? When you need an extension, you need more time. I'm forwarding John's email to you if you need to forward something. CC, right? When you send a carbon copy, when you send so you can say, I've CC'd Lisa on this email. Or you could say, I've copied Jim on these emails. For further details, please contact us anytime. For further details, write our HR manager. Could you look into this? Do you understand look into something? Look into this.
Audibly?
Investigate, yes.
Investigate. Try to figure it out. Right? What's going on here? Could you look into it and figure out what happened? Like take a closer look. Okay. Would you mind checking it out for me? So check something out. Again, similar, right? To take a closer look, investigate. Thanks in advance when you're asking someone to do something for you. Can you get back to me once you've had the chance to investigate? I'd love to hear your advice on this one. Just wondered if you got my email. So if somebody's not replying to you, you can send them like, hello. When you get a moment, could you drop me a line about my last email?
I will reply.
Not sure if my last email was received. Friendly reminder. Some of these are a little bit like kind of friendly ways to say something when you're not really, when you're maybe a little bit angry.
Yes.
As per our earlier conversation on the matter, per my last email, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe, according to my records, just following up, please let me know if I've misunderstood.
That sounds more like not in an email and in a person conversation, but very formal.
No, but people do use these in their in emails, but it could, but you have to be careful with some of these because they do seem a little bit sassy, a little bit like.
In Spanish, we say this is frequently.
Right. Okay, so this is a great resource for you. As we, over these next couple of weeks, as we practice writing emails, you could try incorporating these. Maybe you even print this out or something and have it next to you on your desk, or you highlight your favorite ones or something. I know it's a very long list. I just wanted to give you lots of options, but maybe you choose your favorite ones, right? And then I have another list too. A lot of these are repeats, so we're not going to look at all of them, but I wanted to show you this page, which is so we can see, take a look at the difference between formal language and informal language, just so you can compare and contrast a little bit. Maybe you already know, but all right. So obviously hi is more informal than dear. Whenever we say something in the longer version, it's more formal. So thank you is just slightly more formal than saying thanks, right? That's a general rule. Anytime you make something longer, it sounds more formal. That's another thing I didn't mention earlier. Maybe I'll write that down. Re is a short way to say regarding. Hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you see that when you reply in an email, it says that automatically. So re your last email. Re is a short, informal, like abbreviation way to say regarding or with regards to. Okay, and then you could see the difference in tone between these. I apologize for not getting in contact with you before now versus sorry, I haven't written for ages, but I've been really busy. So you could just feel a little bit of a difference in tone, right? I'm writing in connection with versus just a short note about. I'm writing with regard to, or I'm writing about.
Okay.
I'm writing to let you know that. Just a note to say. We are able to confirm that. We can confirm that. I am delighted to tell you that, or good news. We regret to inform you that, or unfortunately. Please find attached my report. I've attached. I'm sending you as a PDF file. Here's the file you wanted. I would like to know. I'd like to know. So you see that in an informal email, we can use contractions. In a formal email, we might avoid using contractions. Make it longer, more formal. Using polite words. I'd be grateful if you could. Please, could you? I wonder if you could. Could you? Do you think I could have? Or can I have? Right? Again, we see the difference between the long form versus the contractions. Using would and could is always more formal. Would you like me to versus do you want me to? Have you seen this before? I would say this is formal, actually. I don't know why they put that in the informal. Do you know this word, shall? Shall I? I would say that this is formal. Shall I, is like saying, should I? So we use this to offer to do something. Right? Shall I make a cup of coffee? Shall I make a pot of coffee? Shall I bring you something to eat?
Okay.
Again, do not hesitate to contact us again if you require any further information versus let me know if you need anything else. Right? So, oh, here's a couple more. Looking forward to. I don't know if that's one that we saw. Do you understand looking forward to? I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to hearing from you, for example. That's a very common expression in email, right? So this is just a polite way to say, like, please get back to me quickly. Right? So looking forward to is something I'm expecting in the future. I can't wait. Right?
Okay.
Sort of like saying, I can't wait for your reply. All right. All right. So this, there's some additional, you can check this out if you want. A lot of these are repeats, but it's very nicely organized into different categories, right? Negotiating, confirming and understanding, arrangements. So there's some additional suggestions here. Again, some contrast between formal and informal language. And being direct versus being indirect. If you're being indirect, it's more polite. Like the difference between I was wondering if you could, that's indirect, versus please could you. Requesting information, placing an order. So this document has more specific things. So depending on your work, I don't know, do you talk to suppliers? Do you need to place an order? Do you talk to clients? So it depends on, do you have to deal with clients who are complaining? So this depends on your job, whether it's relevant for you. All right, so this is a very stuff for a job application, reports. So this has lots of stuff on here. And then here at the end, these are some commonly confused words, you know, things like effect and affect, things like that.
Okay.
Commonly confused words that people make mistakes on, that you don't want to make a mistake on. All right, so you can take a look at that. And I'm not going to give you homework during the week. So, oh, today's Thursday. So for the weekend, so we'll have class on Monday, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I wanted you to do this next chapter. You can bring an example of a work email.
And the writing before, right? And the last writing that we didn't.
Now you just like have too much homework, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool because we have to force doing things.
I don't know what you're going to do about that. And then I just put this here, I thought it was interesting. This is some business writing tips. It's just a document with tips about it. I didn't want to spend time in class, but maybe you might find that helpful. You take a look and we can talk about it next time.
Okay. Yep.
Alrighty, guys. So I will see you on Monday.
I think I can see you.
Okay. Take care, guys. Bye.
Ciao.